Hi everyone, Nishka here from EurekaCrystalBeads.com with another fun unboxing video for you today. Before I get started, quick reminder, go check out the rest of our channel, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you always know when we're posting new content. Yay! So today I am showing off our re-release of the Mountain Twilight collection. This is going to be a lovely collection to take us into the winter months, full of some really pretty blues and silvers. So I'm very, very excited to show this off in the new 2022 version. So let's take a look. Wow, so much good stuff in here. Oh, so pretty. This Winter Twilight is just giving me such cozy vibes. I love it so much. So we have our cute little paragraph that really gets you in the mood. We're talking about darkened pines, a fresh snow glittering, galaxy of stars, and just thinking about your cozy space in this world. So that is really, really cool. Let's take a look at what is. So here is our list. It's got every item listed here and the exact SKUs. You can just type them right in to EurekaCrystalBeads.com and you will find the exact item. So if you need to get more, if you start on a project and you need more, or you just absolutely love something, you can get more of it. So now let's go through the beads one at a time. Actually, just want to dump them all out for you to see first. Look at how much stuff is in here. Oh my gosh. Such nice packaging too. I'm very, very happy with all of this. Look at this. Ooh. Things are just falling all over the place. So I'll get organized and then we will go through them one at a time. All right, our first 8 items on the list are all different kinds of seed beads. And we have such a wide selection here. We have demis, we have cubes, we have round size 15-0, we have round 8-0, we have some round 11-0s, we have some adorable, beautiful frosted drops here. We have bugles in this like lovely mix. And we have Tila beads. What a huge selection. And you're getting so many beads and so many ways to make beautiful things. And I just want to highlight a few things from here, especially our gorgeous demi beads. These are really, really pretty frosted, and they have such a beautiful softness to them. If you look really closely, like a donut, it's sort of puffed around. So I just really, really love this color. And demi beads are so wonderful to use because any place you would use a round of the same size, this is an 11-0, you can use 2 demis And you can also stick them in places where a round maybe is too thick. So they're just really versatile, really great beads to have. Next, I just want to show you guys these really cute 3mm cube beads in this beautiful white. Aren't these just lovely? So as you can see, they are cube shaped, nice big hole, and these will add so much texture to any projects. They're very, very small, 3mm. So you can use them anywhere you would use a 3mm bead, on the larger side for a seed bead. Here are the 15O Toho rounds, and this is a beautiful sapphire blue color with an AB finish on it. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but it's a really pretty little effect of a little bit of pink and yellow in there on that kind of rainbow finish. Really goes with this whole like late twilight sunset-y kind of look. I love this next color. This is a very purplish blue, or a very bluish purple, and it really gets into this twilight colors, and I think it adds a lot of dimension. You're not really stuck with just basic blues here. This purpley blue is just slightly different enough to give you a little bit of interest to any project you're doing. It's kind of like a periwinkle, which I think is the color of the year this year anyway. So, and this is just, look how many beads you have here, and this is just this much of the tube. Like, you're getting a lot of beads in this tube. Next up, we're going a little bit darker, and here we're getting like into those deep wintry colors. This is a frosted color, and it has a kind of an iris finish on it. So you're getting little bits of other colors on top of that frosted dark evening midnight color, which I just absolutely love. This is an 11O round from Miyuki, and our Miyuki tubes are by weight, so the tube might not be completely full. That's totally normal because everything has been weighed, so you are getting the right number of beads. I know it's a little confusing. It's just how our suppliers pack them. Our Tohos, for example, are full all the way to the top. They're sold by the tube. These guys are sold by weight, so the tube isn't always full. All right, next we're going to this beautiful, beautiful, shimmery, frosted, like this, doesn't this make you think of like icicles? Really pretty drop beads. And these also have a rainbow finish. It's very subtle. I can actually, it seems to me like I'm looking at the monitor and it looks like I can see more of it in person than it's visible on camera, but it's quite subtle, so it's not too bright. And because of the frosted finish, you won't really see a ton of sparkle. It's more of a glowy sort of thing. But yeah, these just make me think of icicles. Perfect for edging. If you want to do some picot and add a little bit of extra flair. Yeah, perfect. Also, I want to show you guys all the different colors that are in this mix of bugles because I absolutely love it. It's so unique and interesting. You've got your blues and you've got your purples, everything that you would think of going with this Mountain Twilight theme, but you're also throwing in some coppers, and that is a really interesting color combo. It's a little bit of an accent that makes this more three-dimensional, really makes it pop. Those extra browns and coppery reddish colors almost that you wouldn't really expect. It's why I really love this mix so much. And yeah, these are really pretty, and these are Miyuki bugles. And a lot of them, I think almost all, a few of them, only a few of them don't have a finish on the inside to give it that like extra sparkle. There's a few that are matte and solid. And this mix, although I think mostly you can see the bigger ones, I think they just come to the top. It's a mix of both the longer and shorter tubes. You'll find the shorter tubes in here as well. And the last of the seed beads, beautiful, shiny, really rainbowy, and these have this gorgeous blue color of the glass, is our Tila beads. So our 2-hole Tilas from Miyuki are just beautiful, square-shaped beads with 2 holes running through them that really allows you to make a lot of really pretty things. I love tilas because sometimes I am just do not have the strength and time and energy to be making things with 15-0 seed beads. It just takes so long. So when you use larger beads like tilas, not only are you not like trying desperately to preserve your eyesight and working with things like that, you can also make things so much faster. We have some great tutorials using Tila beads, and you can make pretty and beautiful things in just an evening or an afternoon with these larger seed beads. So they're super fun to work with, and yeah, I just love them personally. Okay, next we're on to the Czech glass. So the next few items are all from the Czech Republic and feature some fire polish, some druck beads, and a unique shape that I don't think we've had in a collection before. So 9 and 10 are beautiful fire polish beads. These are faceted, but they have a frosted kind of finish on them. They look very similar, but it's actually 2 slightly different colors. One is more blue and one is more white. They both have that same frosty finish, kind of a suede gold finish. And these are just so beautiful. So 2mm and 3mm on these guys. Next, we have 2 strands of druck beads. So druck beads, as you may know, are round beads. They're pressed glass, and these are also from the Czech Republic. And we have these 2 beautiful colors, a bright silver and this really beautiful deep blue. And these are 3mm and 4mm. And you get super long strands with 100 beads on each strand. For the fire polish, you have 50 beads on each strand. They're so tiny. But yeah, isn't that awesome? So many great projects waiting to be made with all of these beautiful beads. And finally, last but not least, in the Czech beads selection, we have this really cool strand of 2-hole brick beads. These are kind of a newer item for us at Eureka. These are very, very cool. I really like the brick beads. They're so chunky. So they're basically shaped like a brick, and they have 2 holes, as you can kind of see here, and you can string them along on a strand just like this. There are 2 strands. You can put them in between things. You can really play around with a lot of beautiful options. We have this beautiful metallic blue color, and I just love the way you can really make them look really cool. So yeah, these are really fun, really beautiful, and it's really interesting also to take a look and see the difference between the Czech 2-hole beads and the 2-hole seed beads. So you do have the Tila beads here, and you can compare them really and see, what is the difference. And you can already tell right away the Tila 2-hole seed beads are a lot thinner, a lot slighter. They'll be a little bit lighter. Your projects will have a totally different look. And they're not really interchangeable because you can see how thin these are. If you were to put them next to them, it would have a totally different thickness. So, I mean, that might be something worth playing around with. Take a look, see if you like that style. But typically, we don't mix and match with the 2 holes. These would be really good with Czech tile beads, for example, or other 2-hole beads from the Czech Republic. Whereas tilas, we have half tilas, quarter tilas, lots of other sizes of tilas that go well with these in particular. Next, we're on to our Krakovski crystal. So the first item in our Krakovski crystal selection is actually a beautiful Krakovski crystal pearl in this gorgeous silvery gray color. I'm just trying not to lose. Isn't that just beautiful? So crystal pearls are imitation pearls. They have a weight to them that is just like pearls, and they feel very, very pearly, I guess is the best way to describe that. They pick up the warmth of your skin. They're just really, really nice. So you can say, like, what is the difference? We have Krakovsky crystal pearls, and then we have a Czech bead, which is round. It's also glass and similar color, right? So here we have this Czech glass bead in a silver finish. It's a little bit brighter, shinier silver. You can see the pearl is more pearlescent, and the pearl just has a weightier feel to it because it has a crystal core covered in layers of this pearl finish, whereas this Czech glass bead is a glass bead, so you can really feel the difference. So I just love some crystal pearls. I'm just going to put these down over here. This is actually a great collection if you want to see the difference between a lot of our products, especially new products. And next, our selection of gorgeous, gorgeous Krakovsky crystal stones. We have 4 beautiful chatons. We have a pair of rivolis with some gorgeous, gorgeous finishes in there. You can see a little bit of purple. Really, really pretty. We have a pair of these unique shaped stones. These are so cool. These are like one of our newer ones. So these are really fun and interesting to play with, very unique. And a pair of these navettes in this opal color. So as you know, our Krakovsky crystal opals are not always the same consistency in terms of their clarity. And this is meant to evoke the sort of natural variation that you see in Krakovsky or in opal stones in general. So we have 2 slightly different clarities here, and it's still really, really, really beautiful and work really well together in a pair as well. If you have concerns about that, the best thing to do is to just get more of them because you'll find that more of them will, you'll find more similar clarity in a larger selection than in just a pair. The next really exciting thing we have on offer in the collection is actually some discontinued Swarovski crystal bicones. These are really hard to find nowadays, and we had some left over in the warehouse, and we are going to put them in this collection. This is a beautiful Montana color. These are nice and big, and you can really, really see the sparkle, and very much really genuine Swarovski crystals that we just wanted to include in the collection because we thought, you know, everybody loves Swarovski so much, and it's hard to find now. Of course, you can always check out our new Elite bicones, and the Elite line is, we like to think, comparable. You will find that it is just as beautiful and super sparkly as well. So we hope that that will satisfy all of your super sparkly crystal needs. But here we put in some genuine Swarovski, and we really wanted to have you guys enjoy. All right, next we have some super, super sparkly Chinese crystals, Chinese crystal rondelles. These are just super sparkly. They have this metallic finish, and we absolutely love Chinese crystal here. It is a nice quality. It's kind of a workhorse bead. You can fit it into so many places. And it's really great to have in your stash just to add a little bit of extra pop, you know, mixing it with other fancier types of beads. Just gonna throw these guys over here. We also have some natural stone beads, and these are super, super, super tiny, micro-faceted crystal, and this is quartz crystal. So this is natural crystal. Let me get that string out of here. This is natural quartz crystal, and it's dyed to this color, and it is a different kind of sparkle. It's really interesting to see like how these microfaceted natural quartz beads sparkle, and how, for example, you'll see the Chinese crystal, they just have totally two different looks. So you have a lot of really pretty options here. These almost have, I would say, like more of a twinkle, and then these have like a real boom sparkle. Finally, we come to our findings, and we have a whole load of them. We have really pretty snowflake charms, perfect for this time of year. Really great for earrings and bracelet charms. We have some medium-sized link circles with this like interesting rope pattern on the inside. Great, again, for earrings or for bracelets, and you can bead around them. You can do all sorts of really cool things with these guys. I love links in general. They're just so great and versatile. We have wire guards, and we have bead tips, and we have some really dainty, very cute chain. We have actually 6 pairs of ear wires, 2 pairs of one style and 1 pair of a different style. All these have an antique silver, and these are bright silver. So you have multiple options here. Really, really pretty. And a bunch of really pretty metal beads with it's kind of like a hexagon look. So they have some sparkle to them as well. And a really cool button from TierraCast. So perfect for clasp. And that does it. This is our collection, the new Mountain Twilight collection. These blues and silvers will just get you into a seasonal mood as winter comes along. And these are really classic colors, so it's not just going to be a winter collection. You can bring these blues into spring, into summer, and you can have so much fun with all of these things here. You can just make a project from start to finish. All you need is some beading wire or thread, a needle, and a few tools. Everything is available at eurekacrystalbeads.com, as well as this collection. This is a limited edition collection. We only made a few. So we hope that you enjoyed my unboxing and that you enjoy this collection if you're able to get it. So head on over to eurekacrystalbeads.com and grab yours today.